Kia ora, I'm Pene Walsh. I'm a sixth generation Pākehā living in Te Tairāwhiti, and my family has been here since the early 1800s. From an adult point of view, thinking about place in the world and not being of these countries of my ancestors, I've been very fortunate to have very strong, determined and very knowing influences, if you like. So my mum was very solid, very intelligent, very smart. And my dad, on the other hand, the influence that I got from him was that our purpose was to serve. I had the fortune of arriving at Gisborne Girls High School when they had just implemented Māori language as a school certificate. And the teacher was Noi Pewharangi. And wow, what a great teacher, what a great mentor.
October 8th and 20th century warships steam in convoy towards Poverty Bay and Gisborne, where local and national celebrations of Cook's Landing will be held. On the morning of October 9th, 200 years after Cook stood on Kaiti Beach. In October 1969, New Zealand marks the bicentenary of Cook's Landing. So
I can remember quite clearly in 1969 as a child, it wasn't around the meeting of two peoples as such, although it was more, it was the Cook bicentennial. It was about Cook arriving. This time around, I think we've got a bit more of a feisty society, a bit more thinking around what has this meant in these last 250 years. So there's quite a bit of friction around between groups of people, ideas, and I think that is great. So the great author Michael King wrote a book in 1985 called Being Pākehā. It made people who were Pākehā or non-Māori who'd been living in New Zealand for generations and in fact were of New Zealand to also consider our place in the world. Michael King articulated that pretty much for all of us as a springboard for us all to go off and think about it. I had the door open for me to really think about what being Pākehā meant. And I don't particularly like the word tauiwi or other words, and a lot of people don't like the word Pākehā, but I feel it's a really strong word to claim and be. And I feel quite firmly Pākehā.